Hello students. In the previous session we have discussed the separating component of the mixture. In the separating component of the mixture we have started the technique with the evaporation. The first technique we have done. Now we are going to do the second technique, that is centrifugation. This technique is used to separate cream from milk. Okay, this technique is used to separate cream from milk. Sometimes the solid particle in the liquid mixtures are very small and thus easily passes through the filter paper. Therefore, such particles cannot be separated by the filtration technique. Such mixtures can be easily separated by a technique called centrifugation. What is the centrifugation technique? See, some small particles in the liquid mixtures, they cannot be separated through filtration. So we use a technique called as centrifugation. The principle involved in this: when a mixture is rotated to a high speed, the lighter particles stay on the surface of the liquid while the heavier particles are forced to the bottom of the liquid. What is the principle involved? In this, we take a mixture and we rotate at a high speed so that the lighter particles come on the top, that is on the surface of the liquid, whereas the heavier particles stay at the bottom. This technique we use in the mixie or mixer grinders or in the washing machines. Okay, so this technique can be used to separate cream from milk, butter from cream. Okay, similarly it is used in the blood test, in the urine test. So activity which is involved is when milk is rotated at a high speed in a centrifugation machine. Centrifugation machine is nothing but a kind of grinder. The lighter fat particles collide with each other to form cream, which stay on the surface while the heavier particles of the milk are forced to come to the bottom. As a result, occurs and the cream is collected. Okay, in this what we do, we take the milk and we rotate in a centrifugation machine. So the lighter fat particles come at the top and the heavier particles, that is the milk, is forced to come at the bottom. By using the technique of centrifugation, different varieties of the milk containing different amounts of the cream, such as full cream, toned, double toned variety of milk are prepared. This technique of centrifugation is used in the labs for the blood and urine test. It is used in the dairies' homes to separate butter from the cream. It is used in the washing machine to squeeze out water from the wet cloth. So this is our second technique, centrifugation. You have to learn the principle, you have to learn the activity, and you have to learn the application. All the three things are important. It can come for the 3 marks question or it can come in the 5 marks question also. Our next technique is separating funnel. This technique is used to separate the mixtures of two immiscible liquids. Immiscible liquids are the liquids which are not mixed with each other. Example, take oil and water. Does they mix with each other? No. So they can be separated through separating funnel. Kerosene oil and water do not mix. When these liquids are mixed, they form two separate layers. Such pairs of liquid which do not mix with each other are called as immiscible liquids. So I have told the liquids in which not mix with each other. They form a heterogeneous mixtures. These heterogeneous mixtures can be separated by using separating funnel. They can be separated by using separating funnel. The principle involved in this: when a mixture of two immiscible liquids is allowed to stand, they separate out in two separate layers depending upon their densities. In this technique, we take two immiscible liquid and it is allowed to stand for some time. Then what we see two layers depending upon the density. Activity. For this activity, we have taken a separating funnel In the separating funnel, we have taken the mixture of oil and water or kerosene oil and water. Now allow the separating funnel to stand for some time. What he? Two layers, one kerosene oil and other water, and the boundary of separation. This is the boundary of separation between them. We can see easily the two layers and the boundary of separation between them. Place a beaker at the bottom of the separating funnel. Open the stop cock. What will happen? The water comes out. As the oil reaches the stop cock, close the stop. Now take out this beaker and place another empty beaker. Again open the stop cock, take out the oil into the another beaker. In this way, you can separate oil and water. Okay, the whole technique, the activity I have explained here. Once go through this activity. It is you can get the separating funnel technique, how to separate two immiscible liquids. Application. This technique is used to separate a mixture of oil and water, benzene and water, chloroform and water, or ether and water. It is used in the blast furnace for extraction of. Okay, we can take out the molten iron from the molten slag. It is used in the blast furnace. Next technique, sublimation. To separate a mixture of common salt and ammonium chloride, this sublimation is used to separate a mixture of common salt and ammonium chloride. Take a china dish, add common salt and ammonium. A mixture of common salt and ammonium chloride is placed in the china dish. Put an inverted funnel. This china dish is placed on the stand and it is heated with the help of burner. What happens? The ammonium chloride changes into the vapor collected in the inverted funnel. Once the nip of the funnel should be closed with the cotton plug. Now the vapors of ammonium chlorides get collected in the inverted funnel and the common salt remains in the china dish. Now take out the burner and allow this mixture to get cool. What happens after cooling? The ammonium chloride gets collected on the walls of the inverted funnel. Ammonium chloride gets collected in the funnel, whereas the common salt is left left in the china dish. So this technique is called as sublimation. This activity I have explained here. The principle involved in this is to separate a volatile component from a non-volatile component. A volatile component from a non-volatile component. It is used to separate a volatile component from the non-volatile component. The activity which we have discussed is written here. Some examples of the substance which undergo sublimation: camphor, naphthalene, anthracene, benzoic acid, iodine, etc. So I'm going to end my session till here. Okay, thank you.